Hello everybody, welcome back. Deuces here. Today we are going to be taking a look, actually not even taking a look, what am I saying? We're going to be flying this bad boy. So today everybody, we are flying this hype H145 here in the Boston Medflight livery. Made a video about this a while ago, not specifically this aircraft I believe, but one of the aircraft similar to this. We're actually going to be flying today out of Lawrence G. HEMS, and that is actually in Massachusetts, just north of Boston. So we're going to be doing some HEMS mission a little north of, well, heading out a little north of Boston, doing some HEMS missions around the Boston, New England area. So yeah, I'm excited, and let's get to it. Today it is going to be three of us, myself, the captain, and our two medics in the back. And let's see what we can get ourselves into. Should be an interesting day. Beautiful weather here, and alrighty, guys. Let's get going here. We're at the Medflight hangar in HEMS up here in Bedford. Let's get to it. So we're going to load up some missions here. We'll see the map here up in Bedford, Lawrence G. HEMS. So as you can see, Boston's just down here. You can see all the hospitals as well. I have one over here in Concord, one up here in Woburn, a couple in Boston, some in Brookline. So that's actually really nice that they're appearing on the map, because I know for some areas they don't show up on the maps. So that's actually really nice that they show up here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to fly over here to Burlington. We'll fly over here to Burlington. I think we can do a patient transport over here. So let's do that. Now the guys over at Bedford, since this is a port where the Medflight is based out of, I'm sure the ATC controllers are pretty cool with them. If it's not busy, just doing straight out departures. So I'm going to actually just do that here. Usually what I would do is taxi to the runway and just do kind of a departure there, but I'm sure with this kind of air traffic activity, I'm sure they wouldn't mind too much. And also, don't mind the weird planes here. I have MSFS LTL installed, however, it's like spawning weird traffic. If anybody knows a fix, that'd be really cool, because I know for a fact here at Bedford there wouldn't be Asian and European airlines flying into here, so I'm not sure what's going on with the liveries. So if anybody knows a fix to that, let me know. I've looked all over the forums and stuff like that. I have not found anything, so it is what it is though. So let's continue over to Burlington. Alright, so the helipad is in sight here. It's to our 11 o'clock off our nose. So I'm going to start lowering some altitude, losing a little bit of airspeed. We want to go slow. We don't want to go too fast here. We don't want to absolutely obliterate the aircraft. So we're going to start going slow, and then we'll kind of continue into an orbit. And from that orbit, we will land at the aircraft. You guys can see the helipad right there, right off to our right hand side. Start our orbit here. Pitch back here. So helipad is right below us. So we're going to do one more little turn here. 60 knots. Want to keep our airspeed up here. Make sure we don't crash into the hospital. Okay, cool. Airspeed, 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 terrain, terrain, okay. Alright, there we go. Awesome. You can see. Beautiful. Try and sit up a little bit for you. Here we go. Cool. We're gonna be nice smooth landing here. fly to the accident scene. Okay. So we're going to be coming back to this hospital here. It looks like we have... What is going on here? Why would they make us fly all the way over there? Peabody. If I was in Peabody, I would fly just straight to Boston, but... whatever. Whatever. If it calls for us flying all the way to Peabody, we'll go over. We'll fly all the way over there. Beautiful day out this morning, as I mentioned. Nothing to complain about here. Up through 100 knots. Usually at about 100 knots, I feel comfortable putting the autopilot on. So we will do that. Altitude, heading, airspeed. Cool. Alrighty guys, we are just about here. We can disengage autopilot. I turned on my visor. It was pretty sunny so I couldn't see, so I turned on the visor here. And let's see if we can get into this helipad here, or this helipad, this LZ they set up for us. I know they don't really have the greatest places to place helipads, so let's see where they got us going this time here. We'll just circle the area. We'll start by circling the area, kind of see what we're dealing with here. Looks like a residential area. Not sure why they wouldn't be able to get an ambulance in there, but we'll just go with the flow. I think I could, yeah, I could. It's right in front of, goodness, that's kind of a hard place to land. What were these guys thinking? I could probably land it in the street, though. I think we can get it down right here. I think that would be more than good enough. Yeah, the terrain's a little glitched. I'm pretty sure if you play the flight sim, you know the terrain is just terrible in this game. But we'll do our best to get in there. I think we'll be okay. So what I'm actually going to do is, I'm not going to necessarily do a orbit around the LZ. I'm actually going to land directly because there's one spot I saw which is pretty clear of obstructions. So we're going to land straight in this time around. Let's do 50 knots. I think we can get it right in there. It's going to be kind of a hard needle to thread, but I think I can get it in right here. I think I can get it in right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm sure these people wouldn't be too happy with a helicopter flying over their house, but it is what it is. Oh, we need to go up a little. Thank goodness these trees are not accurate, because if that was a real tree, we'd be dead right now. So, over a little bit. Right in the street here. Go back and hit this tree here. Yeah. What a terrible place. That's one thing I wish Hype can improve when they make the full release of this, is maybe improve the LZs a little bit. Not a great place to land. Anyways, hopefully Hype can improve the landing zones just a little bit. They are just not good at all. There's no way anybody would be able to fly in here. I could hoist them out, but I'm not a big fan of hoisting people out. Okay, we are at the accident scene. Alright, I don't know why we have 3 people in here. Guess this guy's going to join us for the ride there. Anyways, yeah, patient is loaded up. Time to head back to the nearest hospital. Looks like the nearest hospital is going to be the same one we just flew from. So we'll head over there, and then we'll head down to Boston. Let's see what we got going on. So I don't know why this has an X on it. This helipad looks like it's very much open and a little full in there. This is why I don't like flying this H145. It is very, needs some work done to it. I like flying the H135 a little bit better. I think they updated this with the new Asobo flight system, and it's just atrocious. So maybe they can implement an upgrade or anything, or maybe a patch so they don't revert to the Asobo one, because currently now it's on the Asobo one, and it's just very finicky, this helicopter. Alright, anyways, we landed right on the ground here. Perfect landing. Didn't hit the trees or anything, we're close, but we ultimately landed here. So we're gonna go back here, missions. We are at the hospital. Let's turn it on to idle. Actually, let's throw it up to idle. Alright, get this guy out of here. I don't even know who this guy is. He wasn't here before. Actually, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know where he came from. But whatever. Alright, so we actually started a new mission here, and what happened is actually, I believe they want to have us bring a patient actually down to one of the trauma centers in Boston, I think Mass General, something like that. So what's actually going to happen is, patient's loaded up now. I don't know why there's so many people here. This is ridiculous. So we're going to go here, fix this. This guy needs to get off. This guy can go away. I don't know why these are open. We only need 2 people currently. Okay, we're gonna actually fly this patient down to one of the trauma centers here in Boston. So let's get to it. We're 1,500 feet, I'm pretty okay with that. You do have to be a little wary though. We are flying in a densely packed area, lots of people below. Don't want to nick wires or nick a building or something like that with your blades. So, just something to be careful of, something to keep in mind. Also want to try, I usually try to keep, for about 500 feet above all the buildings and stuff like that. I try to keep 500 feet, just to have that extra room in case something goes wrong. But yeah, let's get to the hospital here. 1,000 feet, I'm okay with that. 40 knots, I'm not okay with that. Turn back around, 30 knots. I don't know why we're slowing down. Alright, we're heading back. I'm going to do a little bit of a circling kind of maneuver here. You should see the helipad up here shortly. Yep, there we go. Right over here, the Mass General Hospital, right over here. So, I'd like to take this one head on. 86 knots, way too fast. We're going to slow this puppy right down. I want to be at above 700 feet here though, that's my problem. Above 700 feet, above 600 actually okay too. .40 knots. Very slow coming into these rooftop helipads, especially with the buildings and the, especially with the hospital rooms and stuff like that, with this building having a side pad. You gotta be very careful coming into here. even a little bit of crosswind can throw you into that building, and that's not good. Okay, so awesome. Crosswind, you see what I mean by that crosswind. You got to be very careful of that, especially now. You see the wind is throwing us. Get down as fast as possible. Ooh, there we go. Awesome. Look at that beautiful landing. In my book, usually I find it harder to do landings in third person, but here we are, Mass General. I'm going to be dropping this patient off. Hopefully they'll be getting the care they need, and heading back up to Bedford over there in just a minute. So let's get this guy out of here, get him the care he needs. Throw this bad boy in idle. What is going on? What the heck is going on? What the heck?
A few moments later.
Alrighty here, everybody. We are kind of coming in on like a weird base to final. So coming in at a 45 to final. So yeah, let's lower some altitude here. Let's drop some height, drop some airspeed, drop some altitude. Ideally, I want to probably be around 100, at least approaching here. 90 maybe. 1,200 feet's not gonna do. Speed. I'd ideally like to probably be at around 500. So when flying a helicopter, most people kind of just do like a vertical takeoff and landing. I like to do kind of like an approach onto final, because then we can keep up our airspeed and we can effectively land there a little bit faster. So what I do is I kind of just fly it like a plane. Just fly this bad boy just like a plane onto final. Obviously losing our altitude, dropping some airspeed if possible. We'll dump a lot of airspeed here on final here. But yeah, this helps controllers as well to kind of manage traffic instead of having a helicopter messing up the flow of traffic here. So usually just come in here, a little bit of right rudder, nothing wrong with that. You can kind of come in really any speed here, but once we're here, I drop the collective, dump some speed, and kind of just use it as a place to drop my airspeed here. Let me dump that collective out. Don't want to get too close to the ground. So you see we're at 55, 50 knots. So you can see we're dumping out that airspeed. 40. And then I just kind of fly along the taxiways here. Don't get too close to the ground, like I just did. A little gusty here today. Oh yeah, very gusty here. No wonder I'm using so much rudder. Anyways, I kind of just follow a taxiway. Jet blue up there above us, probably going down to Boston. Kind of fly the taxiway as best as possible. It can help with traffic as well. Kind of just be professional about it. So that's usually just the way I normally take it. So Yeah, Air Corsica. What are these guys doing here? What are these clowns doing here? Why are they in front of my hangar? Alright, usually I just park this bad boy out front of the hangar here. I have no idea why there's a, I don't know, I think it's like a grease plane or something like that in front of my hangar. So usually just turn around. Cool. Look at that. Parked right in front of the hangar here. Awesome. Alrighty. We will shut down the helicopter here. Open some doors. Idle out the plane. Get some fresh air in this helicopter. It's been a long day. It was great flying this helicopter around Boston this morning. I had a great time. Beautiful weather. Did a couple of the integrated HEMS missions. So I hope everybody did enjoy. So anyways, guys, do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Your support is very much appreciated, and all of the support that you give directly supports this channel 110%. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, and thank you again, everybody, for joining me. I'll catch you guys next time.
Stronger than